Alright, people of YouTube, one thing that's been very frustrating for me is having the Apple remote that came with my MacBook and the Apple remote that I use for my iPod. You see, like, I thought that I paired this remote with the MacBook, but I guess I didn't, because I didn't do it long enough. So every time I wanted to play music using this Apple remote, it would either open front row or whatever on the MacBook, or if I wanted to turn up the volume or whatever on the iPod, it would turn up the volume on the MacBook. So today I did some reading and I did command help just to see if I could find anything, and I found that you can, if you don't pair the Apple remote with the MacBook, you can have as many Apple remotes running the MacBook at once. So the way you go into the setting is you go Apple and you go System Preferences. This is the fourth time this has happened. Bear with me, guys. Alright guys, sorry about that. That was my Microsoft representative because of the video I posted labeled Xbox 360 from Hell. So anyways, back to what we are doing. We're going to go Apple, System Preferences. Now we need to go under Security. Yeah, I don't know why they put this under Security, but they did. And then you'll see here we have all these settings for remote. So the way we pair the remote is you press and hold menu. So here's the remote for the iPod. So I don't want to use this remote. That's for the iPod itself. And once we pair this remote will only operate the MacBook, and the MacBook will only operate from this remote. And then we'll do the same to the iPod. I guess I thought I paired the iPod with this remote, but I guess I didn't. So once this remote is paired with the iPod, it will only operate the iPod, and the iPod will only operate from it. So the way we pair this is, I'm going to need to set the camera down, is we press, let me see if I can actually get it. Alright, so we press and hold menu and the next button, and you hold it 2 inches away from the IR port on the MacBook, which is that right there. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I'm going to press menu and next. Alright, and you see right here, that's telling you that the remote is being paired. So the remote has been paired. And now if I go ahead and click the volume up, nothing happens. If I click volume up with the iPod remote, which I colored the Apple right there, I got sort of bored. That's how I can tell them apart though. But if I press volume up with this remote that's been paired, volume goes up. So now I need to pair this remote with the iPod. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the same thing. There's really no way of telling if it's paired, so you just got to do it by touch. So about 5 seconds. So 1, 1000, 2, 1000, 3, 1000, 4, 1000, 5, 1000. Now this remote is paired with the iPod. And this remote, so iPod remote, iPod remote. So this remote won't operate the iPod. I'm pressing play and nothing happens. And then this remote, the iPod remote, won't operate the MacBook. So I'm pressing menu to go in the front row and nothing's happening. Alright, so that's how you pair remotes. Very frustrating to me. It means I would always be listening to the song, and then all of a sudden, click, 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 when I wanted to turn the volume up, would go the volume up on the MacBook, and I only wanted it to go up on the iPod. So thanks for watching. Have a good day.